Always gets a couple of seconds before. What's up, recording?
Oh, happy anniversary. Thanks. It's not till September 10th, but yesterday was the anniversary of when he
Alright,
asked me to
and
move
we're
in.
live.
So,
So I don't remember. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to I Love Zombie. This is the test. I wonder if everybody could hear okay, but I think you can because of that. That's why we're
well,
doing
we'll
this
find
to
out
test.
because it's a test.
So
Bye,
we
babe.
we haven't done this in a long time. We used to do them weekly, and then it went to like monthly, and then it went to like
None.
none,
Look,
and then like
Who's
once a month to I don't know.
Say hi.
We started these. Why did we
Say hi.
start
Oh,
doing these?
nice. She's licking my armpits. I don't know. They were your idea.
Why were they my idea?
She's licking my armpit.
Why were they my
I
idea?
don't know. You have crazy ideas sometimes.
I'm lucky enough that you go for them. I'm sorry, I have stuff on my thing. It's weird though. Like I feel like the camera's a lot smaller now
It's
on
always been
UStream.
that way.
I feel
I think it's maybe because the laptop is closer, um, and you think it's smaller. Maybe if you pushed it back, but you can't because I have a bunch of shit on my desk.
and then the Bush came on my
Nice.
phone. I don't know why Bush came up on my phone. I uh I don't I don't remember exactly what the link is for this, but I know people can subscribe to like Ustream, and it will like text you like whenever we go live. Same thing with Periscope. I think Periscope will go.
No, it makes like a noise or something, like a whistle. I think.
How?
I don't know what noise does it make when like someone you follow, like a broadcast you follow. What do you guys hear?
See, now like Ustream has like a desktop broadcast. We try to do YouTube, but it's got like an encoder and all this stuff, and it was coming in really wonky. I didn't like it, so I mean maybe it's
Yeah,
just
see, it
messing with it a
whistles.
lot more. Like
Yeah. And the next time, like, we have, like, a legit broadcast, I'll look a lot better. We're eating makeup and I'm tired.
yeah, it's been a long day. We woke up and we did stuff around the house because it was my day off today. Can everyone hear okay? Like, does the sound
Well,
coming
you're
in
not gonna
perfectly
know
fine?
there, because nobody's there.
You're
But
right.
here,
On Periscope.
well, people will answer.
Oh, I got the heart. Look, I
I
remember the
think
hearts. I forgot about the
green
hearts.
ones.
Nobody's got the poop heart yet.
Not yet.
Poop hearting. Um, stuff you could
They're the
guys.
poop hurts.
Stuff. Is it hard to hear?
You know what? I think it's my phone. Because my phone sucks. I need a brand new phone. But I'm waiting till
Maybe it is the
September.
case. Why are you waiting till September?
Because isn't that when they come out?
The iPhone 7?
Yeah.
Okay, can you
Oh,
hear
well,
us
I
now?
want it for Christmas.
Is this better? We took off the
Is
case.
it still muffled?
It's funny because on Ustream, because no one's live on Ustream. It's on You guys are on Periscope, and
See, it's my case, fucking Target case.
and it said messages are empty. Like it's sad.
Wah, wah.
It sucks.
I need a new case. I need a new
Something that
phone.
you could hear, and maybe like an external microphone would work really well. So we started this 4 years ago. I think it was like 2012. Yeah, because that's when the Neverlanders started. And the first episode was a story of us, and then the second episode was like a continuation of like.
But the first story never got uploaded. Remember?
Oh yeah, it crashed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I have the recording saved, but it crashed. It was pretty cool. It was fun. And then the second episode was the girls, and then we started bringing up like more
Friends
topics and
and
stuff like
topics.
that. And I think that idea is still there, but I think it's going to be more of a like structured thing, like maybe like a movie review, or like Cindy's fashion tips, or Angel's sports stuff, or something. You know, just stuff that interests
I want
us.
to have it. I don't know if I want
Makeup,
it.
yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't know if I want it weekly or bi-weekly, but I want it like structured. Like I want it on like a set date at a set time. Because if it's supposed to be a show, I want to treat it like a show, you know, and not just be like, oh, I feel like it today and I don't feel like it today. And then I want it to be like topics. So like I want to ask you guys like topics like prior, and then we'll pick topics from there and then talk about that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Right now, I'm still getting used to my ears. I got them sewn up about a month, 2 months ago, I think. Now, tomorrow is going to be 2 months. Yeah.
That means my surgery was 5
You want to talk about
months
succulents?
ago.
You
Oh
could do
yeah.
like your daily, like your potting. You could be potting on camera. And I feel like right now, like I look like Legolas from what is that movie?
What?
From Lord of the Rings.
I don't.
Like I
I've
feel
never
like I
seen that.
I feel like I have elf ears because they're so close and tight to my head.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
like
I
right now
still
with
have
my
my
hat,
floppy ears.
it's a
Oh,
trip. I'm
oh,
still
oh.
getting used to them. So I think structures like that. Like this week we had like right now we just finished watching Tallulah on Netflix,
So good.
but
You guys need to watch it.
it gave me so much
It's really good.
anxiety. It gave me anxiety. Um,
Because I think you just want to
what's
try
up,
to help.
Australia?
You want to try to help, but you can't because you're watching, so it gives you anxiety.
We'll cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, but like we'll spoiler
No,
alert.
don't spoil it.
Well, no, it's just like I want to talk about like just off the bat, like
Well, what you need to do, this is how the structure happens with the show. You tell people, oh, we're going to talk about Tallulah this week or next
so
episode.
make sure you
And then
motherfuckers
so you
watch it.
guys, yeah, make sure you watch it and then we can talk about it.
No, we've been wanting to watch
No, but I've
Stranger
been wanting to
Things.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I've been seeing all like the fan art and the posters and stuff like that. It
Yeah, so
looks
I'm
really rad.
interested.
It has like this '80s
But like
like
when I get
vibe to
into
it.
something like that, especially like a show with episodes, like I binge. So I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right now, you're on Hoarders.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
binging on
fucking
Hoarders right
trip.
now.
See, and like we're talking about Hoarders, and look right up, wait above me, right here,
Where?
right there.
That's collection stuff. That's not garbage. You haven't watched Hoarders like I watch Hoarders. There's people that collect dead cats. Dead cats! Yeah. And like this the one I
8
recently
episodes,
saw.
cool.
The one I recently saw, this lady would like collect dead animals like roadkill that she'd see on the street and put it in Ziploc bags and then freeze them.
Ugh.
Yeah, she had like 2 fucking owls in her freezer and like a bunch of birds and raccoons and squirrels and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, like I
that's
mean,
sick.
I watch it with her, but I'm just, again, it baffles me like how the psychology
Sorry,
of like
vegetable sauce.
humans go. You know, like these people's houses
The
are
one that kept the
full
dead cats
of
and kittens in the fridge.
trash
Yes.
and they're sleeping in it. Like today, she was watching an episode and like there were maggots all over the
And
place.
she was eating the food. So like the food had maggots because it was obviously expired, but she would still eat it. She would just pick out like the good stuff that didn't have maggots.
Yeah, it's nuts, and they in their heads it's normal and it's okay. And
But see, I think the sad thing is when you see like the families that don't know how they're living. So when they go into their houses, they cry and they're sad because they didn't know that they were living that way. So that's the part that gets me because the families never know because they end up just walking away from those kinds of people when they see trouble. They don't want to help, so they just walk away, and then they come back 8 years later and their house is a dumpster, and they're
yeah,
surprised. But it's like you walked away.
wait, you're talking
Like
about
the
like the
family members, the
kids?
kids, they walk away. They're like, "Oh, I can't live with my mom because she collects so much shit." And then all the kids end up leaving her, which adds more to her collection because she needs to fill that void that her kids aren't there. So she starts collecting trash and other crap. Then they come back 8 years later and they're shocked. But it's like you
Mm-hmm.
left her when she needed you.
No,
That's what
why
I
did they leave her?
because she collected too much and there wasn't space in the house.
Oh, okay. Yeah, again, like it just
It
baffles
is.
me.
It's an emotional attachment.
But yeah, well, something you kept pointing out that like the people that go help with hoarders is that it's people start hoarding like that to hide like a
Something tragic.
deeper like
Yeah.
psychological thing.
So sometimes they're beaten or they had some tragic death, and so they hoard to mask like those emotions. But and people hoard differently. Some people actually hoard like antiques where the only thing crazy in the house is fucking spiders because there's antiques. But there's people out there that just hoard garbage or hoard food and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Everything, even trash. To what's us trash is like to someone else is not trash. It's crazy, and that's why I watch it because I want to understand people's emotional states and stuff like that. I get really intrigued. That's why I watch true crime a lot too, because I like to see. Oh, that's cool. I like to see get into people's heads and like understand where their mental state is. It's intriguing.
They're pretty cool.
Those
Look,
are rad.
your Star Wars ties.
You gotta show Periscope.
This is like Inception or something. An iPhone showing you a picture
Forensic
of another phone.
Files. I never thought about watching that.
So that's something you've been into really much. So like we'll talk about stuff like that, and then like something like just all four of us is America's Got Talent. We've been really into it.
Girls.
So like maybe we'll talk about it. Talk about like relationship stuff. That you're tired.
I'm always tired.
We'll do a what quote did you just post?
I can't see it on my phone.
No, you can see it on my phone.
It says, what did it say? It said some people are early birds, some people are night owls, and I'm some sort of I am some form of permanently exhausted pigeon.
Poor pigeon.
Yeah.
What else? I think that's the structure we're going for right now. Like,
there's been some people that ask about like fitness stuff too. So I think like again, like it's just picking and choosing what we're going to talk about, and then those people, whether they want to watch or not, can either listen or not, depending on if they requested what it is that we were going to talk about. Because yeah, I get a lot of people that want to know our fitness regimen and how I put on so much weight and all that kind of stuff.
See, I don't know. I mean, and this is me talking.
You don't want to talk about fitness because.
I don't know. I just.
But see, I don't mean in a form. I don't mean in a form of like teaching fitness. I mean in a form of us being amateurs and someone can relate. You know, the struggle of putting on weight, the struggle of following a diet, the struggle of being intimidated at the gym, shit like that. I'm not gonna go over there and give them my routine so they can do it.
Okay, I mean that makes more sense. I feel like everybody starts like fitness and then they feel like they're trainers and
oh yeah, there's a lot of people that start fitness and then just want to be a coach.
Yeah, and I'm like there's trainers you see and you're like how are you a trainer? How like you don't seem fit or just appearance. I'm basing it off of appearance, which maybe I shouldn't, but like you don't seem fit. You don't seem like you have any sort of muscle structure.
Working out after a surgery, staying motivated, going to the gym after having 3 kids. Like,
I mean, I get your point. I get your point. I didn't want to be like.
Nah, I don't want to be that. So
today you're gonna do 20, blah blah blah,
or recommend routines and shit like that. No, I'm not a coach. I'm still learning. I'm still learning a lot, and I don't think I ever would be the type of to be a person to be a coach.
Well, okay. I mean, we could definitely talk about that, and then just stuff that like we'll bring up topics like. This week I listened to a Joe Rogan podcast, and he had, I'll tell you guys the name of it. You can keep talking for a second while I look for the name.
Oh, you gave me the mic. What are we going to talk about?
Whatever you want. I'm trying to find the name of the person. See, like this, we would have notes, so I would know the person right away. It would be
structured and organized. This shit is out of whack. What do I talk about, guys?
You're silly. He had... Milo Yiannopoulos, whatever. He's a writer and broadcaster, editor of Breitbart.com. He's a conservative. He's a gay conservative, and he brought up something that he was talking about, like with Bruce Jenner. What's her name now?
Kylie? No,
that's his daughter. What's Bruce Jenner's name now? Anybody?
Damn, I forgot.
Nobody. Well,
Caitlyn.
And he's talking about that, and he brought up something that it makes you think. And again, like we completely support the LGBT community and so forth, but again, you start processing like different thoughts, and I think that's what's important in like our society, that to accept different ideas and different views and different thoughts getting thrown at you and kind of processing it. He brought up the point that he doesn't agree with like kids that feel they're transgender, and parents start like giving them chemical like estrogen or testosterone to start changing them. And Joe Rogan was like, yeah, definitely. But he brought up, he's like, well, then at what age? He's like, at 18, you feel like you're an adult, but you still haven't lived. You might have this feeling that you're you're in the wrong sex, but it's still you're still learning about yourself. You're still growing. You're still processing. And me and her went back at it, back and
We
forth
discuss
about
a
it, like
lot.
like what her thought was, and my thought was like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if at 18 I had started getting tattooed, I would have like total like veterano type tattoos all over me.
I
That because
have an Aztec calendar on
that's
my
what
back.
that's what I grew up with. Um, I didn't start getting tattooed till I was like
21.
22, 21. Yeah, a little further, and then it's little pieces here and there as my likes change. My tattoos start changing. I mean, I started stretching my ears, and look, I sewed them up because I got past it. I got over it. Yeah, it is. So we were going back and forth. She said, if our kids felt that way at 18, right away. I told her, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. And then a couple of days passed, and what happened?
I don't want to talk about that guy.
Well, no. I mean, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
he's still a human being. I'm not
No,
gonna
it's not.
talk
It's
about
not
him.
talking about him. It's
No.
just again bringing up the different perspective,
Okay,
the
well, there
different
was a guy,
points.
and I'm sure some of you have probably seen him on
I mean, and you're
IG.
not bad mouthing him or
No, I
anything.
don't even know his name. I don't know anything about him. But he has like tattoos on his face that like say words and stuff. And he's a model, and he's all tattooed. And then he decided that he felt that he was in the wrong body, so he started transitioning to a female. And then like 6 months after, he felt that it was wrong, so he stopped transitioning and then went back to being a man. And that's exactly what Angel was telling me is that is changing your body, like the transitioning process, is it have to be some sort of mental help because maybe you're not mentally ready? Because I mean, he kind of proved that you're not.
And again,
But some aren't. It's not just everybody. This is a real touchy subject. I don't
and
like to get into
and
it too
again,
much.
but see, but I mean, you're not. Again, you're not like it's generalizing because of one person. But when you start, seeing one person, then there's another person, and then another person, and then you
I
start
just
like
think
seeing different things.
people just want to be happy, and sometimes you have to jump leaps and bounds to get to where you want to be, and then sometimes you realize that that's not where you want to be.
See, and okay, so what Milo was saying is, when people start going through
My
these
transgender friends are close to 30 years old and they started transitioning
3 years
ago.
ago.
Yeah, dude, and it's been years.
So what Milo was saying is like when people start trying to go like it's kind of like Caitlyn Jenner, is to go through like
How old was Caitlyn? Like well
a
into her
therapist,
60s, right?
like yeah, go through it like so it's like a mental evaluation, and it's not like just like drugs you're giving someone just to start changing their
So
body.
basically, Angel's conclusion to the whole transgender thing with our girls, if they were to come up to us and tell us that they were born in
So
the
I want
wrong
them to
body,
live.
is Angel would think that they would need some sort of psychological kind of thing to go into it first and maybe see if they're mentally ready to be there. And I'm more like, well, if you're not happy in your body, then let's fix it. Let's change it. I don't care. Let's do it. Because I just want my kids to be happy. And that's where we disagree.
And then that's what Milo was saying, and like he was saying how the government should stop from changing their bodies and stuff like that, and that's where like Joe Rogan comes in, and I agree with Joe Rogan. Like when it comes to your body, like you could do whatever you want. Like it would suck for someone to say, hey, dude, you can't chop off your penis because the government says you can't.
Yeah.
Like I modify my body all the time. We do stretching our ears, tattooed, piercings. Like there's people out there that you breast
makeup,
implant,
hair
breast implants.
extensions. That's all modifications.
So in that sense, yeah, like I don't think the government should be involved in that. I just like you get these thoughts and now you're processing them in a different view and a different perspective, and that's what makes it good.
But honestly, I think healthy discussion like this is the way it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
and not just be like, well, fuck you, you're stupid for wanting to be transgendered.
Well, yeah, no, and that's again like one of the things we would want to talk about, where like we'd write notes and I wouldn't have to look at my phone and look for the names and stuff like that.
Structure. That's what we need.
But that was
that was one of the topics that happened recently, probably like last week, right?
Yeah, this past week we talked about it, and like I mean, what's cool is like I know I could give her a call, and there's other people, like friends of ours that I can have a discussion like this, like Justin from Vegas. We want to do something like this where it's me and him,
talking about sports,
and it's called Buff and Fluff. That's what we're gonna call it. but it would be
Who's
more.
buff and who's fluff?
I'm Fluff.
He's buff.
He's Buff. It would be something like that where it'd be more sports related. Here it's more just everything
I think
that's
it's just
going on,
personal, our lives.
our thought process and stuff like that.
You could talk about parenting, talking about being doggy parents to a puppy and how fucking stressful it is.
She today this morning me and Cindy were talking and everything's fine, and like she's 5 months, so we're still like potty training, and it's very difficult. She's very intelligent. She's a very intelligent doggy, but it's very difficult to potty train. Like she's so used to in the comfort of our house. So like we got her in training classes now, but so this morning me and Cindy are talking.
We're sitting on the bed.
And I'm here. Can you see my hand? Here. And then Cindy's here. So there's like a space that big. She comes in between us and she pees on my jeans and the blanket.
On the duvet cover.
And I wanted to grab her and throw her against the wall. I was so angry. But the trainer says not to react, to grab her, take her
Not
to her
be
diaper
aggressive.
where you want. But like I just was baffled this
She
morning.
doesn't get the potty. She can get the sit. She's getting the stay right now because that's what we're practicing on. But like we can go. Yeah, we're talking
She's over
about
there
you.
talking about
Yeah,
her.
we can go out like to the dog park and maybe eat at Lazy Dog, and we'll be out for like 5 hours. And what are you doing?
No, I'm just checking.
We'll be out for like 5 hours. We'll get home, and she won't go pee. She won't go poop for 5 fucking hours while we're outside. As soon as we get into the house, bam, right in the middle of the fucking living room, she'll pee and poop.
Yeah, and you.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at this stuff. And again, she's very intelligent. She knows it. But the trainer was explaining to us that it's because she, like when a dog's defecating or peeing, it's in a vulnerable state. And in their thought, they're like, if I do this now, I'm going to get killed.
So that's why she's vulnerable at home.
She's comfortable here.
Because
she knows like nothing's going to happen. She feels safe.
So at home, yeah.
In a sense, it's a compliment like to the house because she feels safe. But
not to my pocket, because we keep having to buy a bunch of Bounty Costco-sized paper towels.
Yeah, and it's a constant cleanup. But I mean, I think that's the struggle of life.
That's what you get into when you have a puppy. But
Jesus Christ! So
yeah. You guys want to see her? Look.
You can't see her, but we'll say.
Oh, nice! Oh my! Look at her, little cow. Her cats won't eat unless they're in the room. Bing, check cat. I need to charge my phone. I'm at 20%.
When should go get the charger? You have she's got like a 30-foot charger.
Hold on,
we were charging it the other day, and she was walking around the house, watering her succulents and stuff.
That just makes it sound like I can't be away from my phone.
She was like recording.
Oh.
I was telling her that I find it silly how that new Samsung Galaxy Note 725329 whatever it says wireless charging, but it's not wireless charging. You just have to sit your phone on some little like disc, and that's attached to a cable, so you're not wireless. It's when I'm charging my phone and it's like this where there's no cable.
Okay, I can't move it
around.
I'm sitting on my charger.
Oh man, that's a trip.
Yeah.
Then it's wireless charging. Not now. It's a great. I don't know if you would want to talk like about politics and stuff like that.
I hate politics.
See, I think that's where it falls, where we would buff and fluff, where we would talk about that.
Yeah, because you guys are in the I can't stand politics. He educates me on the important stuff, but like as for me following that shit, no, thank you. I don't understand it. It's frustrating, so I don't even try. Are you guys into politics? Tula will ask like random shit about Donald Trump and
Hillary and stuff, and it's because
when we were at the supermarket, there was like a tabloid, and it had Donald Trump on the cover. Not at all, I hate it all. Yeah, it had Donald Trump on the cover, and then Tula loudly goes, "Mom, is that Donald Trump?" And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "That's the one you hate, huh?" Like all loud. I was like, "Oh my God, Tula, you're gonna be shot up in the supermarket."
So I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll talk slightly about it again.
Maybe
it depends.
Just Angel.
It depends on like what the topic of the week is, and I mean we'll talk about us like we have before. Everyone knows I love telling like the beginning of our story.
A lot
What
of
are you
people don't
doing?
know because new people start to follow us and they don't know like our story. And then there's people that have followed us for years and they know everything. It's hard to tell. Back to school. That's September 8th.
Yeah, for us.
Then this week they have tomorrow they have a play date. Tula has a play date with her her kindergarten class. The teacher set that up so they could see each other during summer. And then Friday they have the English assessment test that they have to take because we're Spanish speakers in the house, which
Yeah,
is kind of whack.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's a waste of our day, but they have to do it. 2 out of 3 are in school already.
See that's insane. Like you're it's the first week of August, but
Like,
they
I
got
think
out
it's,
really early.
but yeah, they get out earlier than my kids, and then my kids end up getting in later than they do, which it doesn't make sense to me because it's still August, it's still summertime. Like fall starts in September. That's when the kids should go to school, not still during summer. Like that makes no fucking sense.
No.
It makes no sense. But yeah, so and then they're both gone for 5 hours when they go. So
No, 6.
6.
Yeah, it's 6
I'm
and 7.
stoked. I'm gonna get so much work done. So happy.
And then we'll talk about obviously like the Neverlanders and the Neverlanders charity right now. Coming up with Chalk Walk, which is I think our 3rd year doing it.
Yeah.
And it's always exciting. With the Neverlanders charity, you could always go on IG, Neverlanders charity, Neverlanders social charity, and you could join the charity. I mean, it's a great group
and you
of
don't
people
have.
and stuff.
It's okay if you're in another social club. Like we're not. You just join and
yeah, you help out, like help
raise
stuff.
money, come up with ideas. Right now we're working on the scarf for the charity.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, if you join, like it's a little part of stuff that we're trying to do something like that this year with it. So with Chalk, we start doing the auctions, and then it's raising money, and we do the walk. I believe this year it's October 30th, which is pretty cool. It's the day before Halloween.
I wonder if we could dress up.
I don't think you can though. Like Disneyland's very, especially with how things are. Like they won't let you dress up.
We can't.
Yeah. See.
Boo.
And what else? And
we haven't been to Disneyland since February.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah.
We it's the first time since I was 18, which is 15 years that I haven't had a pass that long, and I'm
dying.
I'm fiending. But we'll get there. It's one of those moments where
fuckers priced us out, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
And then we'll talk about what other stuff. So the Neverlanders charity.
Are you renewing?
The Neverlanders charity. We just did a kickball event for athletes in the making, which is super rad. It's a great organization. They're on Instagram. Follow them, and if there's anything you could help to support them, it's a great organization. They provide sports equipment for kids that can't afford it. And they also like schools. There's certain schools I believe that don't have any coaches and stuff like that, so they'll pay for the coaches so they could go coach the kids. Again, it's cool. I'm huge into sports, and I think it's important for like kind of like art and music and what is the other stuff, drama and stuff like that. Those programs getting cut.
Extracurricular activities that they took away.
I think it's important to have our kids in that stuff. You know. Last year for school, I did Adventures in Art, which like they do 5 projects a year, and you go take a class, you learn the project, the medium that they're using, and then you go and teach the class, which is pretty cool. I did it for Tula's class for kindergarten and 1st grade, and then this year, like she's gonna do it for Izzy, and I'll do it again for Tula.
I'm excited because one of the projects is a Frida project.
I don't know where my box troll is.
It's right here.
So we did a box troll, which is pretty rad. So there's the little box troll, and all the little kids did a box troll. Tula's box troll somewhere, just up there.
I don't know what to do.
There's a little box troll.
Put it away. Yeah, but there's a Frida project, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be a part of it this year because I volunteered with Angel last year because he needed help. But this year I get to actually teach, so I'm stoked.
So yeah, like stuff like that. We're at 30 minutes. I didn't want to do it longer than 30 minutes, but I like talking, so.
I know, shut
But
up.
you're tired. Uh, so hopefully, like over there on Periscope, you guys like can hear us okay, and it's processing. Periscope's a really simple app. You bring it up, you get to talk, and you guys can chat. You guys have been really quiet today, which is funny
Weird.
because I like to see you guys chatting and stuff like that. And then with
I mean, it
UStream,
was last minute though. Remember that.
UStream will be live on
You
you
can
could
chat
watch
on
it.
Ustream though too. So next time we'll just be again more structured and have like the information on there, like where you can log in to Ustream to watch live. I don't. Or will we be doing Periscope at the same time as
Yeah,
this
I
is
think
live?
yeah. Like we'll do like this. This is something I like doing just because with this it feels like
Ustream a YouTube thing. No,
no, it's a
but
separate
you can.
website.
But you can upload your Ustream broadcast
Yeah,
to YouTube.
yeah.
So it'll be on there after when we like sign off. Then we'll upload it to our YouTube. I Love Zombie on YouTube, and then
It's gonna be there so people could watch. And
yeah,
like anybody that hasn't watched all the old ones, they're all up there. Um, on we like social networking. We're gonna start doing a Tumblr. I love Tumblr. Um,
for I
because
Love
it's
Zombie.
so yeah because it's so open.
Are you gonna do his Instagram?
I think there's an Instagram. I took a handle. I don't know if we would do that.
I don't want to run another Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm being dead.
And then there's obviously Twitter. On Twitter, it's a lot of stuff that if we post up, it'll be like the news articles that I see, and then like you'll share it and stuff like that. So it's all I love zombie, straight like I love zombie
with a Y,
with a Y.
not an I.
So if you guys go and follow us, if you guys start posting that you guys are enjoying this, or like check these people out, they're pretty cool, or these guys fucking suck, they need to shut up. Just make sure you hashtag I love zombie, and we'll take the positive with the negative. It all works together. And that's pretty much it. Oh, Zombie Girl. Of course we got to plug
Zombie Girl.
Zombie Girl. Oh, that's something else we could talk about.
What?
The don't call it a comeback from Zombie Mama. We could talk about that later.
Why do I talk about that?
Maybe because it's cool.
Maybe it's a comeback.
I mean, it's cool for me. No, don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. Okay, look, I'm gonna plug real quick for Zombie Girl. This is what's coming next week. And I'm just gonna show
Plastic.
you. I'm just gonna show you
The new fashion.
So, and they'll be with eyeballs and skulls. So start saving those pennies, y'all.
Eyeballs and skulls.
Yeah.
And then right now you got the buy one get one, which is you buy something
and you get a free eyeball bowl.
Oh,
right here.
Man.
They're in the bag.
It's like candy. You can't see it on the camera. You
Oh,
need to be better at this.
sorry.
Okay, you're like, and the lighting's a trip. It's so bright.
It does look like it's made out of wax, but I think it's just the lighting. Because look, the bow looks like it's made out of wax too. Oh man, I want to just chew on it now, like wax lips. But yeah. So it's buy one, get one right now. Buy whatever you want, get an eyeball bowl. You can request a color if you want. If you don't,
For what? For the bow or the eyeball?
For the bow. If you want to request a color, if not, I was just gonna toss in black because black goes with everything. So.
What about like green zombie eyes?
Ew, no.
No. All right.
Stop making my job more complicated.
Whatever. To the ones that were watching on Periscope, hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Just us yapping and
It's
testing
just
this
a
out. You guys were guinea pigs to see if like this dual screen situation was
the
working.
mic still worked too. Here, I'll show you guys the mic. It's a snowball.
That's a sexual connotation.
Yeah. So we just wanted to see if it works because we haven't tried the mic in a long time. So we haven't been on the
I don't know how you're standing it on the charger.
That's how I roll, man.
It's pretty gnarly. So again, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter.
When are you starting the Tumblr?
I love Zombie. It's up there. It's just I haven't posted anything yet, just because again
I don't even follow it.
I don't think I follow it either. And then hashtag I love Zombie with a Y. Just
we always do take a screenshot. Let me see. Take a screenshot.
I look confused. Okay, now.
Okay. So yeah.
Wait, no, they're still taking screenshots. See, you saw that? Now wait, take another
My
one.
favorite is when we're like, put a bunch of hearts. Oh look, the little camera
Yeah, it
comes
comes up.
out.
That's how you know that people are taking screenshots. It's pretty funny. And when if you post up, just post hashtag I love zombie. Little review. When you go on YouTube, you can comment and like and be like, hey, these guys are cool.
Like and subscribe. That's what all the YouTube videos. Don't forget to like and
How do
subscribe.
they do that though? They do like the if you need to subscribe, just select this, blah blah. It's like an embedded link, and again, that goes into like learning more of this. What are you doing?
I don't know. I was doing this because you were like and subscribe.
There's nothing up there though.
Well, it is when they do it too. There's nothing up there. They just digitally add that stuff.
What dance? What are you talking? You were dancing. This dance.
Raise the roof.
What were you teaching Tula about this?
Grandma. Great grandma.
Eso.
She used to do that all the time.
Alright. 35 minutes. I think I went past. Hope you guys weren't bored. You guys have a great night.
Oh, and if you...
See, now we're going to start talking
No,
again.
no.
See, I'm
on
cutting
my
it
post,
off.
because I'll post when we put this on YouTube. If you guys want us to talk about a topic, drop it. Drop it on the comments. We'll make a note of it. Talk about it next time.
Over here, Periscope
we
hog.
like to talk.
It's got to be
charger that's not.
It's got to be like a split. There it goes. That's pretty cool.
That's a screenshot worthy right there.
Nobody's screenshotting you, so you missed it.
Boom! They got me. I didn't move. You moved.
All right. Hope you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on a Monday night.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
Drive fast with your eyes closed. And remember, fuck the galaxy. Always.